Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Nice and loud. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Together 10 times louder, please. Hare Krishna 10 times, 10. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare And again, 11 times louder. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Jai Jagannath. Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Nice and loud. Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Bolo, bolo,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. All together, nice and loud.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Bolo
Hare Rama
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Bolo, bolo.
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya
Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Nice and loud. One last time with some feeling, Jaya.
Jai Gaura Premanande. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Thank you so much, Kaylee. A beautiful kirtan to start this evening. And welcome everyone to Kirtan evening tonight. I hope some of you have had pizza. Have you had pizza already? Okay. Was it good? Yes? Okay, good. Fantastic. So we are starting our next and the main act of this evening in just a minute. And the person who will be leading this evening is a very special person, and I hope you will get to connect with some of beautiful messages that he'll be giving about the holy name tonight, sharing, and we'll hear a little more what it's going to be about. It's not just going to be a kirtan, but it's going to be kind of a dive deeper into the holy name, almost like a workshop. So I really hope you can stay till the end. And if you can't, watch the recording after. It's going to be on the Bhaktivedanta Manor ISKCON page. So our special guest tonight with us, if we can give 3 loud Hari Bols and a round of applause. His Grace Mahatma Prabhu ki Jai. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Mahatma Prabhu is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, an early disciple, and is a spiritual master in ISKCON, is an author of a few books that you can have a look at. There's a table at the back. There's some beautiful books on the wisdom of bhakti and chanting. And he's also a speaker, and he runs retreats, courses, on all kinds of amazing practical topics. Makes Krishna consciousness very applicable and something that can help us in life. So thank you so much, Mahatma Prabhu, for being with us tonight. We are very honored. So over to you now.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sanyavadi Paschachara Satani. Thank you all for coming. We have some competition with the pizza. Which is tastier, the pizza or the holy name? And I want to thank the members of the band here, which was just formed to do this kirtan, and they have taken their valuable time, and they're all really good musicians and really good singers. So it's not because of me that this is anything special. It's because of them, and they inspire me. So, and you will see they will inspire you. So let's give them a big Hari Bol. And as Ananda said, well, she didn't say it, but she said part of it, I have spent maybe the last 18 years doing retreats on the holy name. So naturally, when I do kirtan, I like to incorporate the things that we teach to help you go deeper. So we're going to try to do that. And tonight, my first message to you is, if you can read this, can you see this? Can you see it? Never stop dancing except to take prasadam. So, Prabhupada used to say, chant and dance, and when you get hungry, take prasadam. So I came up with this statement. And I had a realization as I was getting older. If you stop dancing, your body will fall apart. So my desire is to be dancing the rest of my life, never stop. But as you see, I'm sitting here, so I can't dance. I can only go like this, so I will depend on you. And your dancing inspires me. So tonight we are going to chant Govinda Jaya Jaya and then do Kirtan. Then we're going to chant a song that I wrote, and I will tell you the history of that song. Then we're going to chant the Brahma Samhita. And then we're going to chant the Siksastaka last verse. And you're all going to be fainting and crying when you hear this. It's taking the verses, putting them into music, by which you will experience the emotion. And then we're going to do a first. We're going to chant the Hare Krishna mantra in English. You can think about that for a minute, what that looks like. And then that'll be followed by Kirtan interspersed with 4 verses of the Siksastaka that will help us go deeper. And then you're going to have a big surprise. Something you could not imagine. So that's at the end. And Ananda was saying, we hope you stay to the end, but if you can't, you can see it on the Facebook, but you only get 1/10 of the experience on Facebook. I guarantee you. So stay to the end. We don't know exactly when the end is, but it's something like around 9. That's the plan, more or less. Unless we can't stop chanting and we just keep going, and you keep going. Kirtan, Kirtan. Yeah. Hare Krishna. So, you all know Govinda Jaya Jaya? But you don't know this melody, but maybe you do. I have a recording of it. Haribol. Percussion, please. Oh, okay, sorry. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda 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 Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala 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 Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Radha, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai,
Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai,
Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai,
Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai,
Hey Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai,
Radha
Radha Radha,
Govinda Jai,
Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Radha,
Govinda Jai,
Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai,
Govinda Jai,
Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai,
Govinda Jai,
Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai,
Govinda Jai, Gopala Jai,
Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Radha
Govinda Jai,
Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Radha,
Govinda Jai,
Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Radha,
Govinda Jai,
Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai,
Govinda Jai,
Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai, Hey Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai,
Govinda Jai Jai.
So there's a story of Gop Kumar going back to Godhead, and he arrives in Braj and he says, "Where is Krishna?" And they say, "Krishna is over there." And he sees Krishna in the distance, and Krishna sees him, and they start running towards one another. Can you visualize it? This could be you someday. And so they're running towards one another, and it's slow motion. And this is the song, this is the soundtrack in that scene. And you all get to be part of it. Let's sing together. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Ramana
Hari, Govinda Jai Jai,
Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Ramana Hare, Govinda Jai Jai, Everyone together. One more time. Govinda Jai Jai. Gopala Jai Jai. Govinda Jai Jai. Gopala Jai Jai. Govinda Jai Jai. Gopala Jai Jai. Gopala Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jai Jai. Radha Govinda Jai. Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jai 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 Jai. And then they embraced. And they both fainted. And when they came back to consciousness, Krishna said, I've been waiting for you. And I know all the suffering you went through for me in the material world to get out of the world and come back home. That means Krishna is waiting for all of us. And he knows all the austerities and problems we face with our internal demons to overcome ourselves, to awaken at pure devotion. And he's waiting for all of us. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So Krishna's waiting for you. So don't make him wait any longer. This life, you can go back to him if you chant the holy name without offense. So when you chant, pray to Krishna, you can chant purely. Pray for pure devotional service. And the holy name will do everything. It will give you everything, and it is everything. Can we do that? We can try. Everyone together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Bolo.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Everyone together. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana, everybody. Govinda Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya. One more time. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai. Jai Go Premanandi, Hari Hari Go. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, you know the picture of Krishna embracing Gopkumar? It's a Sharma picture. Have you seen it? There's some coward boys and coward girls around. So, the next time you see that picture, remember that could be you. Just pray that I'm in that picture. I'm in that scene next time. And if you chant the holy name without offense, Prabhupada said, definitely you will be in that scene. Sound good? Hare Krishna. Prabhupada promised. Okay, so now we're going to sing a song which is a combination of English and Sanskrit. And I have to tell you the backstory of this song. In 2018, I was finishing a CD, and so I needed a female vocalist. So we got one of the best female vocalists in Alachua. And she came to sing one song, and we sang it. And then I said, well, now that you're in the studio, maybe you could sing on some other songs. So we went through all the songs, and then she listened to all of them. She said, this one song, I don't think you should put it on the CD. I don't think it's good enough. And I thought, I had already thought like that. And like a week or two before, I was we have a piano in our house, and I was just fooling around. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I was singing, Radhe Sham Sham, Radhe Sham Sham. And I was going, that's cool. And I was playing it and figuring it out. My wife came home and I said, you have no more money problems. This is like going to be blockbuster big, this song, right? Unfortunately, it was big, but in a limited way. Anyway, so I said, what do you think about this song? And I had, some ideas, little ideas. So we were just kind of singing and the song, just playing around with it. And we had some general idea. We wrote some lyrics, and she said, well, I'll take them home and refine them. And then she took them home and refined them, and we made a little demo recording of it. And it was really written for people coming to Krishna consciousness as kind of a message. If you chant Radhe Sham, as long as it's okay with the GBC, if you chant Radhe Sham, because they said don't chant too much Radhe, right? But you have no GBC anymore in England, right? So we have no problem. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Yeah, that's why I came here. Yeah. So it was like chant Radhe Sham and you'll have no problems. And each verse was kind of leading you into why you should chant. So we finished the song. And then I asked Badahari, would you take it and make it a real song? And so he did it, and that ended up as my favorite song. And if you want to see it on the internet, it's called Radhe Sham Mahatma Das. But I didn't sing the song. We had a woman sing it. So we have a woman here who knows how to sing. So we thought, okay, that makes sense that she should sing it. But she wants me to help her, right? And even though this is on my CD, I have to remind myself of the words because I don't really know them. But we're going to try to do it. Right? So you're going to start, or we both start? You'll start. Yeah, if you're confident. If you mess up, I'll sing with you. Okay, this is, you have to understand, it sounds like this is a performance, but we are just all together singing, right? We don't have the words, or do we? No? Yeah. So your part is Radhe, Sham, Sham, Radhe. You'll see. And she'll sing the English. Is that all right? And you just meditate on the English.
Just not sure where they're found. Give an ear to your heart. Turn your search within. Your soul will awaken to the sound. Radhe, Sham Sham. Radhe, Sham Sham. Radhe, Sham Sham. Radhe, Sham Sham.
And as the light enters your heart, your whole world will start to glow. And you look for your problems, but they're no longer there, because you've begun to know. Who do you know?
Radhe, Sham Sham. Radhe, Sham Sham. Radhe, Sham Sham. Radhe, Sham Sham.
When you feel like the world has you down on the ground, and it's hard to face another day, when everywhere you look you can't find an answer, it's time to throw your hands up and say, oh,
Radhe, Sham Sham.
Radhe,
Sham Sham. Radhe, Sham Sham. Radhe,
throw your hands up in the air.
Sham Sham.
Radhe,
Sham Sham.
Radhe,
Sham Sham.
Radhe,
Sham Sham. Radhe,
one more time.
Sham Sham.
Radhe,
Sham Sham. Radhe, Sham Sham.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, I have to tell you the backstory of why this song never made me famous. You want to hear? Okay, so when I was a kid, there was a song, I think it was by the Yardbirds, and the words went like this: do you want to be a rock and roll star? You have to look this up. Then listen to what I say. Get yourself an electric guitar, and you will learn how to play. Anyone know that song? It's funny. Anyway, so in my generation, and probably still the same, everyone played guitar and wanted to be rock and roll. I mean, this is Los Angeles. Everyone plays guitar, wants to be a rock and roll star, a movie star. So when I became a devotee, after like a year, I wrote Prabhupada and I said, I have this plan that we form a rock band, we become famous, and then we sell out the concerts and everybody gets a Krishna book. So like 10,000. You know, they all pay like 20, 30, whatever dollars they were paying. Everybody gets a Krishna book, 10,000 Krishna books in one concert. Yes! And Prabhupada said, that idea is phantasmagoria, pie in the sky. And then he said, you will never be famous. And that's why the song never became famous, because I was blessed by Srila Prabhupada never to become famous. And could you imagine? I was like 20 years old and I became famous. You know, it's like, I would not be here today talking to you. I would be in some drug rehabilitation center, you know, and I'd look like I was 150 years old, right? Isn't it? Yeah. So Prabhupada saved me. So, I have another message. message for you. This is a very important message. And never forget this message, because no matter how bad life gets, always remember, you are full of chit. Turn to the person next to you and tell them, you are full of chit. What? Well, there is a t-shirt that sounds something like chit happens. You've seen that t-shirt? So I have a saying, sometimes chit happens and sometimes the other stuff happens. Right? You have that experience? So we want to always remember we're full of chit no matter how bad things get. Right? You are fully conscious. All right? And in case you forget, you can get a t-shirt to remind you and everyone that sees it that you are full of chit. Hare Krishna. So, the Brahma Samhita, okay, here's the backstory on the Brahma Samhita. How many of you have heard the recording I did of Brahma Samhita? It was done in 1989. You've probably heard it and not realized you've heard it, but once we start chanting, Chintamani Pakara Sadhana Sukapa Viksha. You remember that? Okay, now you know. So, in around the late 90s, this thing called MIDI came out. And so it was inconceivable when I was a teenager that anything like that would exist. So I became a devotee. I just, gave my guitars to the temple and just played mridanga and harmonium and forgot about it. But when MIDI came out, it was like, oh my God, this is like a dream, And they used to have synthesizers that were like $20,000, and only the big bands could afford them. And now they had them sampling sounds of orchestras and all these instruments. So I surrendered to MIDI. What could I do? It was too good to let by. So we were working on a CD called Our Only Shelter. And it was total hell because MIDI was new and everything was going wrong, and it took us months and months, and we had to buy different software and different computers. And one day, I knew nothing about this, and one day my engineer had gone out for like 6 hours for some reason. And I was once just sitting at home going like, because Chintamani Pakarashatma Sukapa Vriksha Vriteshu Shurabira Vipariyantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shatasambrama Sevyaman Govinda Mari Prusham Tamaham Bhajami. You know that meter? I thought, you got to bring it a little to the West, right? That's a little too esoteric. So I'm like Mr. Chords, put the esoteric to chords. So I go, that's pretty cool. Chintamani Pakarasan Matsukapa Viksha Laksha Vitesha Surabira Vipariyantam. I go, that's cool. It was just in my head. So when the engineer was gone, at that point I knew enough about MIDI that I could just put down the basic track. So I was like, dun, 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 dun. I don't know how to play keyboards, so I just dun, 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 block chords like that. Dun, 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 dun. And he comes back and I go, what do you think about this? He goes, that's cool. And he just, I said, so what are we going to do? And he goes, oh, let me get a bass line, let me get some drums, let me get a little flute. And it was like a side dish. You go to a restaurant, it was like a side dish. It's like, well, let's do this for fun. And then we just did it, right? And then we worked on the other one for like ever. But this was like 6 hours done. And it was just like for fun. And so we finished the other one and we sent them both out. And somehow or other, everyone's, now Brahma Samhita. And I go like, that wasn't even supposed to be anything. That was just like a side dish. No, that Brahma Samhita. And people are like, I grew up listening to that. I gave birth listening to that. I died listening to that. Like everywhere I go. And then I go to some new country, and after like 4 days, I'm like, are you the same Mahatma Das that sang the Brahma Samhita? It's like, I had no idea. I had no idea it would be like that. So, and then now, it's so nice to do it live because so many of you have heard it. So we're going to do it live. But I have some good news for you. and some bad news, good news. So my dear friend Havidas, who I've known since 1972, I said, he moved to Alachua, I don't know, 4 years ago, and he lived on the same street, like a few miles up. And there's no, you can drive like 60 miles an hour, which is like 70-something kilometers. So I said, Havi, can you help me do a new version of Brahma Samhita that sounds like Brahma is singing it on Brahma Loka? And he said, okay. And so we got in there, he said, give me a sound. I go, don't you want to hear the Brahma Samhita I did? He goes, no, I know it, just give me a sound. And he just starts playing it, like, he goes, give me another sound, give me another sound. And he's like playing it, putting it together. Actually, we spent a lot of money on getting samples of keyboards and orchestras. Anyway, so he put it together and couldn't finish, and he left. And then like a year later, he came back and started putting it together. And he goes, I don't like what I did, and like that. And then like a year later, which is like 2 weeks ago, he's in Venezuela with his engineers. He was supposed to mix it a year ago. And I said, why didn't you mix it? He goes, I forgot. So this is a year later, and yeah, about 2 weeks ago. So, and then he goes, I don't like the way it is. I'm gonna like, and then he sends me a version which sounds like a cops chasing criminals. I'm like, I mean, he's a good musician, and what can I say? I'm like a nobody. So it's kind of like heavy on the low end, the beat. He goes, no, it's dramatic. You need. And I'm like, uh-oh. And the next day he calls me. He goes, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm redoing it. And then he did it, and it's like everyone I send it to, and I can't send it to many people, only the people that participated in it, and they're like, oh my God. I sent it to the devotee who helped me do the original one, and he's like an engineer, like who hears, everything that's bad about something. He's like, this is Brahma Loka. So, we're not going to play that version. That's the bad news. We're going to play another version that I like better for live, because it's more rocking, and that's very, you'll be floating. And so we're going to play the old version that you're familiar with, but that new version will come out. We have done the English, so I have a friend I left, it's on my computer, so he's going to put the English to a background, and then we're just working on the cover, and then it'll be uploaded, so it takes a few weeks to get uploaded. So it's coming. So sit on the edge of your seat, and when you hear it, it's like the people I sent it to are good musicians, and they liked it. So I was like, okay. And he sent it to me after he did it, and he said, Baba, after he really liked it, he goes, Baba, this is world class. I couldn't do it, and he just did. It's like I was just sitting there engineering. Give me the sound, okay? He'll play. So that's what we did. It was quite a feat. I never really engineered something like that. But now, your part, you're going to sing Govinda, Govinda, Govinda between each verse to this melody. Some of you have done it. Govinda, this is your part. Govinda, why don't you try it? Govinda, 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 Govinda. I'm going to sing 8 Govindas. Govinda, Govinda. After each verse. Can you do it? We need your support and enthusiasm. Oh, I have to tell you a story before we start. This is a really good story. In Vrindavan, in 24-hour Kirtan, some people go there and they're like, you ever see them? They're like sitting against the wall like that. You ever see them like chanting? If I Indra saw anybody chanting like that, we go, play some instrument, at least clap your hands. Don't just sit there. He said, this is devotional service. You give yourself to it. So there's a tendency, if you hear nice music, to just sit back and relax and enjoy it, right? So beautiful, I love it. No, that's not bhakti. We're not the enjoyers. We're the servants. So when we sing Govinda, you've got to like sing it and, you know, put your body and everything into it. And when we're chanting the verses, you want to meditate what it means, right? Okay, now you're going to sing Govinda, right? With enthusiasm. Govinda, 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 Govinda. One more time. Govinda, Govinda. Chintamani Bhagara Sadman Sukha Pavaksha Laksha Vitesha Sudabhira Vipali Antam. You can sing if you want, if you know. Lakshmi Sahasra Shipta Samrama Sevamanam Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Little louder. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Vinam Kunvantam Aravinda Dala Ditaksham Bhavatam Samasitam Bhuyashantarangam Kandar Pukoti Kamaniya Vishesha Sobha Govinda Mari Purusha Tamahajami Govinda Mari Purusha Chandra Kalasal Badamalam Vangshi Rananganam Vanaya Keli Kalavilasam Shaimam Tribangalalitani Ata Prakasham Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami. Govinda, 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 hey, hey, Govinda, 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 Govinda. Angani jasya sakulan te apritimanti pasyanti banti karayanti chiram jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadujvala Vigahasya Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Govinda, 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 hey Govinda, Govinda, hey Govinda. Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Anantarupam Adhyam Purana Purusham Navayovanansya Vedeshu Durlabham Durlabham Atma Bhakta. Everyone. Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda, 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 hey Govinda, Govinda. Pantastukoti Shatavatsara Sampragamyo Vayoratapi Manaso Puni Bongavana Sophyasti Atprabhavasinna Vichinta Tatve Govinda Mari Purusha. A little louder. Maham Bhajan with all your heart. Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda 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 Govinda, 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 Ekopya Sora Chaitan Jagodanta Koti Yach Chakti Rasti Jagadanta Jayaranta Paramanu Chayam Tarastam Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami. Everyone. Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami. One more time. Govinda, Govinda. Jad bhavita dhiyo manuchastataiva samprapya rupa mahima shanuyanu Shuktaryameva nigama pratitai stuvanti Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mari Purusha This is my favorite verse. This is the one that when your eyes are tinged with the salve of love, you see Krishna in everyone's heart. So let's pray when we chant this verse for that salve of love to touch our eyes. Hey Manjana Charita Bhakti Vilochanena Shanta Sadaiva Hridayeshu Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sannama Chinta Guna Sarupa Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Govinda, 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 hey Govinda, Chintamani Bhagara Sanna Sukalpa Vriksha, everyone. Laksha Vitesha Surabhi Abhipariyantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shutta Samrama Sevyamanam Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami. Last time, give it all you got. Govinda, 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 hey Govinda, hey Govinda, Govinda. One more time. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Hare Krishna. Brahma Samhita ki Jaya.
Jaya.
What's next? Oh, this next song. You thought that was good? Oh my God, this next song. This next song. Hare Krishna. I don't know if I can sing it. I might faint. It's so beautiful. And I don't know if I can stop singing it. Okay, the backstory on the next song. But first, a message from our sponsor. You know that verse 9:30, you might do something abominable, but you're still should be considered saintly. So if you have sometimes offended someone or done something that wasn't Krishna conscious, and you want people to know you're a work in progress, you definitely need this t-shirt. Sadhu in progress. Sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah. We have another one on our website, husband in progress. And there's some other thing, please excuse my offense. And wife in progress. And don't bother me. No, it doesn't say that. Okay. So, we are going to sing the last verse of Siksastaka, both in English and Sanskrit. So, here's the backstory, if I can remember it. Oh yeah, I was in Sydney, Australia, and after Mangal Arati and Tulsi Puja, they chant the Siksastaka. Right. Chito Dabanamarjanam Bhavadavagnirapanam Sayakaram. And I know, like, nobody knows what they're saying. I'm like, no! We have to put this in English. You don't even know what you're saying. You're not feeling it. It's just, Sanskrit's purifying. So that day I was in the car. I was like, we gotta put this in English. This tune was coming in my mind. I was going somewhere and I was like singing it. Without you, Lord, a moment feels like a million years. Something like that. And tears are flowing from my eyes just like torrents of rain. And I'm feeling all vacant in the world. So something like that was going through my head. And then I went to a devotee's home. And I was telling them, like, we have to do this. And he goes, here's a guitar. And I'm like, okay. And then we figured it out that night. That's not the melody we're singing. But it got in my head. And I thought, every verse of Siksastaka in English with a different melody. And so I'm trying to produce it, but producing takes time, and you have to have the right. You have to have the right melody, otherwise it doesn't work. It's like, so this one I think is the right melody for this one. So this is the 8th verse. This is Radharani. Mahaprabhu's taking the role of Radharani, where he says, you can Aishlishava Parvatam Panastamam, you can trample me, you can embrace me, make me brokenhearted by not being present in front of me. You're free to do anything and everything, but you'll always be the worshipful Lord. You're always the Lord of my life. So I had to put it into a song, so it doesn't have all the details of it, but it has the essence. And the words are there, and once you catch on, you can sing the refrain, which is, you will always be, you will always be, you will always be the Lord of my life. And then we're going to sing the Sanskrit, and then we're going to sing the verse again, and then we're going to sing the Maha Mantra to that melody, and then the verse again, if I remember the order. But anyway, we're going to do it, right? Okay? You can love me, you can break me, you can leave me or embrace me, you can do anything that you want, but you'll always be the Lord of my life. You will always be, always be. You will always be the Lord of my life. You will always be, always be. You will always be the Lord of my life. You can love me, you can break me, you can leave me or embrace me. You can do anything that you want, but you'll always be the Lord of my life. Try it. You will always be, always be. You will always be the Lord of my life. You will always be, always be. You will always be the Lord of my life. Ashti Shava Bhagavatam Vinashtamam Adarshanam Mahatam Karotuva Yakatatava Nidadatu Lampato Mat Prananastu Saiva Mat Prananastu Saiva Napara. You will always be, everybody, always be. You will always be the Lord of my life. You will always be, always be. You will always be the Lord of my life. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone, you will always be, always be. You will always be the Lord of my life. You will always be, always be. You will always be the Lord of, again. You will always be, always be. You will always be the Lord of my, little louder. You will always be, always be. You will always be Shri Siksastakam ki jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay, we'll go back. Okay. Thank you. I can't stop singing that. How about you? Should we sing it one more time? This is Radharani. This is the highest love. Do you know that? This is Radharani expressing the highest love. You can do anything. Hare Krishna. Whatever you want, you can do. Should we sing one verse one more time? Just to make sure you get it? Yes? No? Maybe? Could be? Think about it? Okay. You can love me. You can break me. You can leave me or embrace me. You can do anything that you want, but you'll always be the Lord of my life. Your turn. You will always be, always be. You will always be the Lord of my heart. You will always be, always be. You will always be the Lord. One more time. You will always be, always be. You will always be the Lord. Sing it like you mean it. You will always be, you will always be, you will always be the Lord of my life. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Now we're going to do something really weird. I did this 2 nights ago, spontaneously in Poland, and everyone in the temple fainted. So that's the, what do they say, the disclaimer. If you faint, I take no responsibility. And definitely if you don't cry during this kirtan, you need to operate on your heart. So this is actually the standard Hare Krishna melody. One alternative sometimes is sung. And I change it, you know, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You know that melody? Well, I corrupted it in a little bit. And then what I started doing was singing the Maha mantra in English, what it means, just to get in the mood, what we're singing. So we're going to sing, I'm going to start with the kirtan, and then we're going to break periodically and sing what the Maha mantra means in English. And I'll sing it and then you repeat. And then periodically we're going to sing Siksastakam verses to the same melody. And because these last 4 verses of Siksastakam are perfect for the mood of chanting. What do you think? There's no GBC here, so no problem, right? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Open your hearts. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, oh, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Taste the name, taste the nectar. Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
A little louder, please. Hare Hare. All your energy. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Oh Radha, oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. Oh my friend, please accept me. Bring my heart closer to you. Oh Radha, your turn. Oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. Oh my friend, please accept me. Bring my heart closer to yours. Again, oh Radha, oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. Oh my friend, please accept me. Bring my heart closer to you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Again, a little louder. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Fifth verse of Siksastaka. Can you see it? Too small? Somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean. Wait. Somehow I've fallen into the ocean of repeated birth and death. Please pick me up and place me as an atom at your lotus feet. Let's try it. Somehow or other I've fallen into the ocean of repeated birth and please pick me up and place me as an atom at your lotus. And please pick me up and place me as an atom at your lotus. Everyone, and please pick me up and place me as an atom at your lotus. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, oh Haribo, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare. Little louder, open your heart. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When will my voice choke and my eyes be decorated with tears of love and my hairs stand on end when I chant your holy, let's try it, When will my voice choke and my eyes be decorated with tears of love? And when will my hair stand on end? When I chant your holy name. When will my hair stand on end? When I chant your holy. One more time. When will my hair stand on end? When I chant your holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Come on, let's dance. Let's go. Hare Krishna, oh.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Bolo, bolo.
Hare Krishna, go. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Bolo, bolo.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Little louder. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Little louder with all your heart. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Gaurango. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Oh! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Radha, oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. Oh my friend, please accept me. Please bring my heart closer to Radha. Everyone. Oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. Oh my friend, please accept me. Bring my heart closer to everyone. Oh Radha, oh Krishna, please engage me in your service.
Oh my friend,
please accept me. Please bring my heart. One more time. Oh Radha, oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. Oh my friend, please accept me. Bring my heart closer to you. Closer to you. Everyone. Closer to you. Closer to you. Closer to you. Closer to you. A little louder. Closer to you. Beautiful. Sing it like you mean it. Closer to you. Closer to Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra Ki Jai. Please sit down. Now, I know you feel like you could chant this until Mangal Arati. Don't you? Kind of feel like that, right? The night that I spontaneously came up with this, I actually couldn't sleep. Like I forced myself to go to sleep, like 11 o'clock. And I was tossing all night. And at 3 a.m. I woke up, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I couldn't get out of my mind. So the reason I didn't do it any longer is because I know you want more. And so now it's vibrating in you. Right? Oh Radha, oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. So that's going through your head. Hare Krishna. So you're just going to be chanting all day tomorrow, right? It's just going to be Hare Krishna. Okay, so maybe the next one we'll chant till Mangalarti. We're just going to see how this goes. So here's the backstory. But before, here's a word from our sponsor. All problems stop when the Kirtan starts. But we live in a world of duality, so the other side is also true. All problems start when the Kirtan stops. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So here's the backstory. So I had mentioned my godbrother Havidas had helped me do the Brahma Samhita. So he's always coming up with melodies, and sometimes he just plays piano and he chants Hare Krishna just like by himself. It's kind of like amazing, and every once in a while he goes, listen to this one, and he's playing. I'm like, oh my God, Havi, that's amazing. Why don't you record it? And it's like, whatever, he's recorded so much at this like recording. Like, why would I record this? Well, people like it. It's nice. And so I finally got him to do a recording. While we're doing the Brahma Samhita, he was, fooling around with the keyboard. I said, well, let's just stop and record that. And I have some really good piano samples. And so he just played it and sang it, and we recorded it. And we were playing this melody during the Japa retreat we did in Slovenia when everyone was doing exercises, and everyone's like, what is that song? Where is that? Can I have it? And then when we finished the exercise, we would just sing. And so many devotees were crying. And go, this is so beautiful. So by the grace of Kelly Kadamba, only he could figure out what Havi is playing, and he plays it exactly how Havi is playing it. And with these amazing musicians here and singers, we're going to try to pull it off. Like Havi's, he's special. He's amazing. But we're praying to Havi to empower us to sing this. Yes? This is very meditative. And so you're just going to want to open your heart to this. Sing also. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Turn. Us three. You also. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Everyone, a little louder. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Little louder. Time, everyone together, just the piano and voices. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare time, please, a little louder. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Prabhupada ki jai, Sisi Radha Gokulananda ki jai, Harinama Mahamantra ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanandi Hari Hari Bo. Thank you for chanting with so much bhakti and devotion. It's all about bhakti. The holy name is so sweet. If you just chant with devotion, then you taste it and you never want to stop chanting. Hare Krishna. Nitai Gau Premanandi Hari Hari Bo. May you go to bed chanting. May you chant all night in your dreams. May you wake up chanting. May you never stop chanting. Hare Krishna.
Jai.
Let's give a big hand to all the musicians and singers.
Thank you. Kelly Kananadas, thank you so much for your beautiful keyboard. Colin on bass, thank you so much. We have Surabhi Kunj on vocals. We have Anahita on vocals as well. Beautiful harmonies. We have Lalita here on vocals as well. Colin, Anahita, and Lalita and Harry are all a beautiful family of musicians, musical devotee family. Thank you, Harry, as well. And we have Marco all the way from Italy joining us tonight. Thank you so much on vocals and kartals. And we have beautiful Chaitanya Chintamani joining us with her voice and kartals. Thank you so much. We also have Kavi Chandra on saxophone. Wasn't that an amazing solo? Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Can we do one more thing? Can you play a little solo for us again?
Yes.
The same kirtan. He'll just do it. You guys can go crazy right now. The same melody, and he'll play a little, and then maybe we'll chant it after a few more verses.
Jaya. His Grace Mahatma Prabhu ki
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Jai. Thank you all so much for coming. We were going around saying thank you to all the musicians, and look how beautiful. Another section, another round of Maha Mantra. And we will just finish introducing our musicians. We've got Madhva on Mridanga and Cajon. Thank you all so much. And of course, we have our amazing Mahatma Prabhu. Thank you so much for facilitating. Would you agree this was more than beautiful, more than deep and immersing?
Now I'll become famous. Maybe the curse is over.
Thank you so much for coming and facilitating and taking us deeper.
The t-shirts are the same?
Yeah.
Oh yes, we have
All four of
Mahatma
these are
Prabhu's books, CDs, and these wonderful t-shirts from the sponsor. All there at the back. There's a table. You can have a look, purchase. Please support the preaching projects and activities that these sales will support. Thank you so much.
We have little blue cards. We have more T-shirts on our website. We have a European website, so if you're interested. Now you can do. Wear this T-shirt. You can do anything, and people have to forgive you. It's perfect, right? Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bol. I know you don't want to leave. Well, I don't know.
Have wonderful Krishna dreams. Good night. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Your dreams will depend on how much pizza you ate tonight. Krishna Hare